Is it good enough?
I think it's good enough.
Let us know in the chat right now. Let's go.
I fucked it up. I'm just warming you up. Hold on.
It happens.
They're not gonna like them per se.
They're just like guard dogs, basically.
Yeah, and so it's really cool the kind of dynamic that people get with these things, and it kind of sucks when, if you're somebody that buys one of these dogs and you have a lot of family that's like around you at all times, you have to be really careful because the dog can get like attached to your family member, and it might hate you.
That'd be so scary to have your own fucking dog just not like you.
Yeah, my friend in high school had one, and she ended up having to give it to her cousin because, like, her cousin lived at their house, and she was going to school and all that shit, obviously, and the cousin was at home all the time, and so the dog got attached to the cousin, and didn't really ever take to her. When she called it, it wouldn't come to her or anything like that.
Yeah.
So she ended up giving the dog to her cousin.
She fill my mind up with ideas. I'm the highest in the room. Hope I make it out of here. She saw my eyes, she know I'm gone.
I'd like a pet, but
I see some things that you might fear.
you know, when it's not COVID, it's like at any given moment I could just go away for a weekend or something and not have to deal with figuring out what the fuck I'm gonna do with it, you know?
Get you a fish tank.
Yep, goldfish live long time.
I just prefer to not have the responsibility. But I would
Oh
like
shit,
that.
whoever's marked that is terrible. Wow.
Something I can hang out with, not a fucking goldfish.
Yo, yo. Hope I made up for that early thing.
I'm the highest in the room. 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 I'm the highest in the room.
Alright, I think you should mix a little bit.
Let me see some fire emojis in the chat right now.
Rick, I've been farming runes like crazy. I almost don't know how to play without him now, because stupid PTR.
Right? They're gonna go up a lot.
Doc, you can pop health pots in bear form or no?
Yeah, I got macros for everything.
But it pops you out, right? But like you can macro it so that you don't die.
Yeah, the boss never sees me pop out.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So health stones, mana pots in kitty, health stones in bear, armor pots in bear, faps in bear, whatever.
So weird that they didn't. Why wouldn't they just let you use that shit as a bear?
Same thing with casting Innervate. I don't know how they do it, but they'll hit Innervates in between boss swings. It's fabulous.
Sexy right now.
Yeah, it's it's not hard, really. If you're in bear form and you hit the innervate spell, it immediately casts whoever you're targeting, and then you just back in bear.
More importantly, can we get fucked up on a spiritual level? Damn. Alright,
Yeah, I never understand why I can't, as a boomkin, res
I can dig it.
in boomkin form if I can innervate. Or
Yeah.
buff Mark of the Wild. Like, I can't buff Mark in boomkin form. What?
Yeah, you can't decurse.
No, I can decurse in boomkin form.
Oh, okay.
Not in tree though, right?
Okay, maybe it's tree. Yeah. You
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think maybe trees can't.
But you can cure poison, but you can't decurse.
I wanna see some.
It all makes sense. Don't question.
Well, I mean.
Yeah,
poison
you
is-
know what? I don't think I can cure poison in chicken form.
Yeah, I know you can cure poison in tree. but
In
you can't
tree.
decurse.
Yeah, that's probably the trade-off there, is I can decurse in chicken, but not depoison.
And you can't. I don't think you can fairy fire in tree.
I did
I think that's true because I think if you get
Yeah.
that dream state,
Dream
spec,
state can't go
Yeah.
to tree. Hmm.
Family and friends, they are close to you. Damn, it's so hard to get over you. Late in the midnight hour, you made the worst decisions. I was always there to listen. This time, time to talk.
Guild tabard is tough.
Yeah, it's one of those things only a mother could love, you know.
I feel as though it would go better with my classic freaking human pants.
Oh yeah, these look gorgeous. The game also likes that Azeroth Olympic ring tabard, so you know what I mean. You can't really, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. You know what I mean?
This fucking tabard looks like guacamole with some radishes sprinkled in that motherfucker.
Yeah, our guild tabard's that green one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
Game just wanted us to stand out.
Oh, we stand out.
I'm a firm believer in the guild tabard. I always wear one, but goddamn, they don't always look real good.
Goes good with your pink sleeves, right?
That's magenta.
Guess what you gonna do? Fear not, it will be full soon. Those of you pugging in, welcome.
How many in here yet?
Oh, Dennis, when did you start wearing glasses, man?
My whole life, dude. Since I think I was 6 years old, man. My whole family has shitty eyesight. I think the only one that doesn't have bad eyes is my father. The rest of us all wear glasses. 2 sisters and an older brother, and my mom.
Nearsighted or farsighted?
Nearsighted. No, I can see up close. I just can't see just distance, and by distance is like 5 feet in front of me. But I could like read a book or look at my laptop without my glasses.
So you game with them?
Yep. Yeah, I used like the blue light shit.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
I saw an advertisement either today or yesterday for gummies that were supposed to help with that.
Yeah, I forget what vitamin. It might be like vitamin B or something is supposed to help with eyesight. Whatever the fuck carrots are really high in.
Yeah, I was about to say, eat some carrots, man. You'll be alright.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my mom used to like have carrot juice for us all the time, but I think we were just so far gone it didn't help.
Mama's always got something for everything, right?
When I started training martial arts, like in 2008, I thought about trying out contacts, but I ended up not liking kickboxing at all, so I just stuck with grappling, and I don't really need to see for grappling, so.
Yeah, I was about to say you can't kick what you can't see, right? But if you're grappling, you're alright.
Yep. So I stuck with grappling and just forgot about all the striking.
You see, the problem with Hispanic moms is it's always Vicks. That's the answer to all of them.
Oh, dude, Vicks was like my life when I was little.
Dude, let me ask you this: did they ever fucking put it in your mouth?
Not in my no. I think that's poisonous.
Oh, man. I got guys that I work with. Their mamas swear by it. You put it on the ends of their feet. You freaking put a dollop in their mouth.
What the
God
fuck? No, dude, just your chest. For anything though, you had a headache. The second you started coughing, she would just fucking put Vicks on your neck and your chest.
Bottles
Everything.
of it everywhere. They're
Yep.
in her bathroom, in my bathroom, in the kitchen, in the shelf, everywhere.
Your nose was stuffed. She would rub it on my my lip, but never made me put it in my mouth. Thankfully.
Brig, you probably got Vicks in a chunkla.
Dude,
I'm really excited.
I'm surprised she didn't have a holster for fucking a bottle of Vicks.
Vicks and this fucking disgusting.
If you missed the
It wasn't fish oil. It was like,
fire emojis,
I forget what it was, but it's such a fucking Hispanic mom thing. Oh man, I forget what it was, but it was this like thick, like fish oil. Anytime you were sick, they'd make you drink that shit.
Omega 3s from the olden time.
Let me see if I can find it. I can't find it. There's too many fish oil things now. It may have been like cod liver oil.
When I was a kid, there wasn't an ailment that Vicks couldn't cure, and there wasn't a mess Fabuloso couldn't clean.
Oh, We never had Fabuloso. My mom always used Pine Sol.
Oh my god, Fabuloso by the gallons.
Yep, we had Pine Sol also.
But I wasn't allowed to sit on the couch when we were little. We had the plastic coverings on the couch.
You ever have a friend? I never had one when I was a kid, but you ever have a friend that had that little room right inside the front door, and you were never allowed to go in that motherfucker? And
shoe
it was
room?
always clean as shit.
Oh, like the auxiliary living room type thing?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Like, you weren't allowed to set foot in that
You could only go in there when somebody died and the family got together.
Yeah. The fuck is this creepy ass room?
I had the friends too. I had a few where their parents made you take your shoes off before you walked in.
Oh yeah. I had these my two Chinese friends. They were twins, Jimmy and Johnny, and their parents were huge on that. Like your shoes had to come off before you got through the door.
A guy I work with, he makes everyone sit down to pee whenever they go over to his house.
God damn.
You're fucking kidding.
No.
Does he watch you?
You better sit the fuck down.
Your word for it.
You better be sitting in there, motherfucker.
I'm looking under the door. I see you.
I see your feet pointing the wrong way.
So he's like he loves his house to be super clean, and he doesn't like to clean, I guess, if you sprinkle when you tinkle kind of thing. And so, yeah, man, you gotta sit down.
God damn.
Does an inspection.
SR Link?
Yeah.
Wait.
He can have all of it. He can have my
Yeah, he can take it. Whatever you want, it's yours.
Yep.
We're gonna chill out before it gets a little bit crazy.
Yep.
Can you set up an SR, please?
Oh yeah.
Everybody shout out your secret.
2 SR. +1 main spec over raw spec.
Off spec over main spec IMO.
I like it.
I think you should reset it every boss.
I'm rolling on madness. If it drops, I'm going ret.
Even if you were to go red, you still wouldn't want it.
Everybody's saying you're their secret crush right now.
I don't know anything about ret.
I heard about this guild. They do a lot of plus hit in case you need to DPS as a healer.
I'm really curious what that dude does on live. If he does that shit on live, that'll blow my mind.
I mean, the only time that it might not be the worst idea is if you're just a pugger. And so then you can be whatever the fuck they want you to be. But even then, like, you're going to do either one of them half-assed.
Well, yeah, your gear's not going to be good for either of them.
That's a fuck raid composition type.
Yeah,
Right
that's
there,
just
man.
somebody that doesn't know what they're doing.
We win with whatever. I'm a big fan of that.
The old rest in peace way of life.
Yeah, man. When you were forced to raid a 40 man with 25 people and whoever showed up, that's what you ran with.
When me and Sweet did that council pug the other day, I had a few people whisper me that I was wearing the sextant, and I was like, yes, I know. I'm fully
Kashad,
aware.
are you here? Kashad, are you in this?
Doesn't look like it.
You off work for the rest of the week, Chuck?
Oh yeah, I gotta wake up in about 4.5 hours.
There's no way. There's no way you're in this Hyjal and you have to work tomorrow.
You have to work tomorrow, Chuck?
Well, I was kind of hoping we'd start, a while ago.
My man's gonna blow up half of Texas.
Oh no, don't feel bad if you have to leave.
I'm good for now. I'm polishing off the rest of the ice cream. I may gain about 5 pounds waiting for this motherfucker. I'd like to try to see it a little bit.
I took off tomorrow and Friday to have a 5-day weekend because we're off for Martin Luther King on Monday.
Nice, man. What you gonna do? Sit right here
Yep,
and wait for a fucking raid to fill up?
exactly what I'm gonna do. Spend all my time on the PTR. Pick up some beers tomorrow.
Ooh, slow down.
Have some real fun in the PTR.
We're talking like real beers or skelly beers?
What's a Skelly beer?
White Claw.
Oh, no.
I've been drinking this Czechoslovakian Pilsner. It's wicked good, man.
What they called? You can't even pronounce it, can you?
Bro, no, I can't. It's like Pilsner or Urquell or some shit like that.
How the hell do you know it's Czechoslovakian?
Because it says Czechoslovakian on the front.
What the only English words on it is Czechoslovakian?
I don't know if is Czechoslovakian, is that an English word?
I'm sure that's not how they say Czechoslovakia in Czechoslovakia. I bet you they don't say that.
I might.
Well, how would they say it?
I'm just saying, if you're from China, I don't think you say it China.
Well, no, you're gonna have some accent.
God damn it.
I've never really given it much thought, to be honest, but I know some Chinese, so I'm gonna fucking ask them now.
Yeah, that's the English pronunciation to it, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I ain't never been to China, but I'm just saying.
Don't they say Russia in Russian?
It's possible. It at least sounds different. We don't say it right. I fucking promise. I don't even say America right half the goddamn time.
America?
That's right.
All right, there you go. I posted a pic of it. So.
Oh, I've had that before. That is really good.
The original Pilsner.
The stuff is good, man. And they
It is good, yeah.
2 minutes from my house. You can't get much better than that.
Better be good. They've been making it since 1842. That's a lot of trial and error, man.
Polishing. That's what they do. It's a lot of polishing. I'll be right back.
There should be no cooldowns in PTR. I should be able to spam lay on hands.
Yeah, dude. Go to Google and type in how to pronounce China in Chinese. We ain't even fucking close.
Now, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese?
Simplified Chinese. I don't know what that is.
Chinese simplified. Zhongguo? Definitely not China.
Yeah, we ain't even close.
I'm being asked what everybody's saying, and it's a lot of fire emojis. So many fire emojis.
I think I want to use this ring.
Shout out my Discord right now, you guys.
And maybe I'll use it. Fuck it.
See you. I miss you guys a lot. You guys know what to do here, right? You clap. Go. Clap. Put more into it. I need more. I need more. I need more from you, Valentino.
Maybe I'll use this one instead. Gonna try the Alar ring over the Bosch ring for more intellect. Less healing power.
Broke her headphones and she's very mad. Very smart.
Can you make the Curse app update the PTR add-ons? Like, should it do it together, or do you have to add it separately?
Yo, do you know this song? It's called Deep Down Low. It's very small and underground. It's not a very well-known song. Do you know it?
I think this is my song. Is this my song?
What? Well, we must play a mega mix of it. Go!
We lost Shami.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Okay,
How low can you go?
you check him out.
Yes, she's wearing Crocs. A flex. those motherfucking fire emojis in the chat right now. What is going on behind us? Who knows? That's how you know she's a real one.
I think I heard this song on TikTok once. I think we need to just keep this one going for a bit. I love this song. You killed it.
Look at what's going on behind us. Just take it in. I want you to inhale, and I want you to exhale right now too.
Noxus, are you coming back?
He said be back in chat before he went offline, but
Yes, BRB.
Okay. Welcome.
Hello.
No, I'm arms. We can't take any more melee only resto druid, resto shaman. Yeah. Who's the arms? Oh yeah, I spoke with him. We're going to be pretty quick once we get in there. When we start, we'll give some brief explanations, but probably just be expecting everyone to adapt on the fly. We'll expect most everyone has done research. Most of you guys are pretty top level players. But if you have any questions, then feel free to ask, and I'll be open to answering whatever you ask as best I can, or somebody else will answer it better than I can, if they can.
Did you answer where babies come from?
No, this does not compute. As a matter of fact, that's exactly where I fall off, and I just fizzle out.
Hey, after you
What's up?
teleport from that Hyjal, where are you supposed to go? No place.
The first portal in on the left side. There's the 3 portals there. We'll be fighting with the Alliance first.
They're likely to take PTR down on Friday, right? That's what they did last time.
Likely to take it overnight, dude.
Yeah.
You better be ready. We won't get an announcement. That's for sure. Didn't take us too long, just looking for these last 2 spots. We don't need a Resto Druid. We'll take any other healer. But preferably a Resto Druid and a Shaman. Are there any of our Ellie shamans who can run resto? Any chance, Jazza, Daska, you're already Ellie, right? Draene, were you Ellie or were you, resto? I think you're enhanced, right? Draene, are you there?
Looks like Journey is enhanced for right now.
Okay, I'll just ask in raid. I'm pretty sure he's enhanced.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Does you sure you're gonna be alright for this, Chuck? I don't want you to wake up tomorrow and be like, damn it.
Oh, well, that's the thing. I may not wake up. Well, I'm good.
Alright. Oh. Did Doska say anything before going offline? Doska, are you in disc? Ghostka, are you in Discord? No, I'm not. Ghostka, are you in Discord? Okay.
Oh my god, it's taking forever.
But Ghostka did come back, okay. Yeah. Just gonna do a ready check to see who is here in disc. Can hear me. Oscar, are you in disc? Cool.
Yo, could I bother you guys for a warlock summon there? My Hearth's in Thunderbluff for dumb reason.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. I'll put my 1, 2, 3 in
Meet
chat.
me in chat. Meet me in chat, please.
I agree with you, Chili Cheese, but PTR does not.
Somebody leave? Oh, never mind. Need one more to click here in chat. Demon Mage, are you there?
Paladin just came through.
Thank you.
Okay. You ported me to Undercity and I asked for a portal to Shat. Yeah. Do they sell free actions at the vendor or no?
They do not know. If you're a trash open
Oh.
trade, I can show you some.
My
If you come
Agent
to
Group
here, I can
6
get
is back
you 2
online.
stacks. Could use a table though.
The Mage in Group 6 is back online. There you go.
Who had the pops?
Open trade with cash on. I got you.
Thank you. I gotta recopy my character with the actual consumed.
Yeah, you have to redupe over weapon oils, sappers, reactions.
Alright, we are full. So let's make our way over there. Zone in. Link to Discord here again.
We have 4 paladins. We should be able to get almost everyone with everything. Also, yes, turn on PvP for buffs.
Let's zone in, guys.
Is that a bug that we have to turn on PvP for buffs, or?
That was
Yeah.
happening last time the PTR was up too.
Thank you.
Yep. Alright, make sure that you are paying attention, not dying here on trash. Alright, make sure you're active. I'll be marking flares, tanks, LOS pull every pack.
Still a
Okay.
few players that need the PvP flag.
Oh. This could work. Alright, don't wait around the entrance, guys. Melee, there's not many of us. But hunters as well. Don't just sit around at the entrance. Let our tanks pull back. Warlocks, don't seed too early and make this real ugly for us. Alright, let the tanks pick up in position. And then do what you gotta do. Alright, with Trash and Kashad, are you guys both there?
Yes, sir.
Alright, cool. Just make sure you're bouncing enough targets off one another, not to all one of you taking too many A-bombs at once. Chalk with these packs, look for any of the bigger mobs and just peel 1 and 2 and 3 off of the paladins as you can when your taunt's up as it's up. Alright, and again, we're gonna pull every pack here, LOS, to the white flares. So you can stay back, don't start inching up. Here's a ready check, make sure you have your buffs. Let's get ready to do this. I will go over what we'll do for the first boss here while we're doing trash. So just make sure you're listening up. Shouldn't be much going on here. Let's get more Hellstones down, please. Let's give Hoke a second. Just a ready check is for pull here. Say yes. Double checking to make sure everyone's here. We're gonna get started. We'll soulstone every single tank. I'll call soulstones here. Summon if you could soulstone Trash. Die if you could soulstone Kashad. Noth. Soulstone Chalk. Okay, sweet soulstone the resto. Everyone's ready, here we go. With the first boss, we will pull back into the city about where the white flare is. You see here in front of the knights if you look back in the middle. We'll try and get Jaina involved. We'll stay spread out. It's about 15 yards from one another in a big circle around him. He does a death and decay, just move out of that. Okay, and if you get chosen by the ice block, hopefully you get out. If not, you'll probably die. It doesn't matter. We'll get the kill. But you'll die for sure if you're stacked up too close to others. And you're all stacked up and you end up chaining the ability onto one another. And then we'll wipe. You know what to do when it comes up.
Is anyone streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming.
Is there a link somewhere? My buddy wants to see.
If you click on my disc, it's GameSpeak007 on Twitch.
Profile. Thank you.
Probably in the LFG somewhere.
Thank you, gun.
Hey guys, we're LOSing. Only our tanks up. Build some distance. Peel the bigs. Make sure we stick to that. Let them get aggro. Don't try and tank too much at once. Make sure we pull back and don't get hit by every big all at once. Spreading the damage between our tanks. Okay, allow them to LOS in position, please. Stay back. Don't see just yet. Alright, let's do it. MDs. Again, guys, when the boss comes out, you already know what to do. Make sure you're spread out from one another, you're not all clumped up. We'll be in a circle around the boss. Melee, you'll need to move out of the Death and Decay as quickly as you can. If you have your PvP trinket, you can put it on for that fight and try and use it there. You can living action potion it as well. Good job with the pulls here. Keep it up. We've got some casters in the back. Make sure we are keeping track of those.
What else can use AoE silence on?
We'll probably have more casters on this one. Just make sure you give enough time for us to position this correctly. Right, same thing. 2 more waves. Then we'll have the boss. We will get him into position. Chalk will pick him up.
A-bomb's coming up.
We will roll MDs, starting with Brig, onto Leah, onto Hoke, for boss, onto Chalk. We're pulling back. Let's separate the damage here. Let our tanks pick these up.
You can CC him.
Let's get to it. Forget about the MDs on the boss as we're dragging him to position. Okay, and Chalk, we will pick him up and we'll tank him right where those knights are behind us.
Gotcha.
The white flare. Let's get a res, or maybe she's not dead. Just looks dead. Yeah. Give us time to position these again. Just a lot more damage here. Make sure we separate.
Is there any,
Interrupt if you can.
is there any kill prio in trash? You just kill it all, it doesn't matter.
So really with this, you just seed it all down. Later on, there will be some kill prios depending on, we have Trashadin down, just a heads up. there will be some kill pryos, depending on if you're physical DPS or not. The Banshees do a magic resistance. They have magic resistance shell. Forgot what it's called.
Okay, thank you.
But so melees will want to focus those. But with these, we have one more big pack here, guys. These we just try and pick them all up and AoE them all down, interrupt the casters.
And do you assign interrupts, or just like anyone who gets them gets them?
Yeah, there's so many here that you'll probably just want anyone to go for them. If you assign them, then you'll do better, no doubt. But there's quite a few.
All right, thank you.
Who do you want on the tank on the boss?
We'll have Chalk, the bear tank here on boss. So keep your living action potions handy, guys. As soon as we start pulling him into the city, you can start damaging. Just don't use any cooldowns until we position. We're gonna lust right away. Make sure we roll all 3 MDs back to back here for the opener. Cutie, need milk. You can hear me? Okay. Who's our pumpers? We'll double lust G4 for this. Let's give him assist. Okay. Here he comes. We'll be
Raid
bringing him back
healers.
into the city.
Raid healers, make sure you're prioing the people that got ice blocked. It kills them fast.
Okay, let's get those MDs rolling.
Mine's already done.
I did. I can't look at that right now, baby.
Nice job.
Good for lust?
Yeah, let's lust now. All groups except group 5. You're spread out. Some of you guys are clumped.
Get out of Death and Decay.
Oh, that's good. May want to Hellstone. Just watch. We'll have to get him in disc after. He is. He's cutie Mimi. Yeah, he is. No. Good job, guys. Get your mana. We're about to go into the next.
Up next, a very special artist. I'm gonna welcome to the EDC Las Vegas virtual.
Here we go.
Valentino Khan. Yeah.
What's up, Pascal?
I didn't recognize you. I barely recognize you.
Yeah, you know, the industry is changing, and I've really given a lot of thought, and I've invested in the latest in technology too. This is the latest in virtual reality. This is me. I do have a mask underneath this, but this is me in the flesh.
I've virtual worlds, and they propose to turn me into an avatar. Never have I seen someone with this technology. Off the chain.
These are actually the same guys that built Marshmallow's helmet. I think they skipped a little bit with me, but they gave me a discount, so.
It looks so realistic, like you could just reach out and touch it.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Same thing, let us LOS. Some of you guys are creeping up close to the entrance. The casters, just don't let them get aggro on you. You should be fine, but obviously if you get out of control, then step back.
Let people know you were rocking to the Ravathon tonight.
I've been so excited. This is, yeah, it's.
Should we split the damage here?
I'm so excited for this set.
Worldwide, we have millions of viewers. This is the biggest Ravathon yet we've had.
Out of all the million people that are watching right now, this is amazing.
It is. How has your quarantine been?
Good. I've been cooking a lot, making a lot of brand new music. I'm finishing up a bunch of tracks. So I'm staying productive, man. I'm trying to make the best of this.
Have you gotten any complaints from neighbors during quarantine?
I did. I had the cops show at my house for a noise complaint, but I've tested out the sound, and I really don't think that they actually heard it. I think that they somehow drove by and heard it. But shout out to all the fine officers, men and women that are watching the program tonight.
A little film strip entered my head when you were telling that
A lot of casters on this pool. Just a heads up.
when we were at one of the Ravathons. That was crazy. So we've had, some interactions with the law during our quarantine, and that's fine. We're used to it. We're from the rave scene.
Yeah, we're kind of renegades out here.
We're kind of renegades. What are you gonna play for us tonight?
I got a bunch of brand new shit I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play actually a brand new song to start off my set.
World premiere, never heard anywhere.
Here, we're doing it right here.
Looking forward to it. One message to everyone before you get into the mix.
One message to everybody: stay positive, stay safe, stay happy. We're gonna get through this together. Let's go.
Let's go. EDC Las Vegas Virtual Ravathon. Valentino Khan.
The next boss, we'll position him in the same spot, right there in the middle of the city. We'll get Jaina involved. There will be one more mechanic that you'll need to look out for, on top of what we already dealt with, which was just spreading out. Watch for the Banshees on this pack. This is where physical DPS will want to focus Banshees. We lost our tank here. Let's move forward and res him if possible. Do you still have a soul stone? We'll need some ranged interrupts on these targets in the back.
Yes, sir.
Don't see just yet. Okay, this is not set.
We can get interrupts on this so they can keep moving.
Alright. Just be careful how far you extend there. Prepare for those casters. We could have a healer also prepare right here before the pull, about where I'm at. And ready to move around the corner on the right. But again, for the boss, a player will get a debuff. After the debuff fades, it's only going to last like 5 seconds. You'll spawn an Infernal. You'll just run it out of the group, we'll have a tank pick it up, and you'll ignore it. We will lust and kill the boss. Watch the casters on this pack. Melee focus Banshees, Hunters focus Banshees as well. All physical DPS.
If you click game in Discord and go to his profile, it has his stream. Oh, there it is.
That cloak again.
Brad.
packs keep getting heavier. Play it safer. Smarter. We'll have 2 more. Again, same thing, Chalk. You'll pick up the boss, take up to the same spot. We will have Trash It In pick up the first ad, and Kashad pick up the second. You'll want to spread out if it lands on you and multiple others. People might die. No melee DPS, and actually we're just going to completely ignore them with our damage. They do an aura that will kill you melee, so you won't want to attack them at all. You'll want to make sure that we tank them outside of anyone in the group. We should only get 2. Make sure we split the damage here.
What do you mean split the damage?
Between our tanks, so basically not just one tank tanking all the mobs.
Interesting. Do you think 2 paladins is kind of required for this?
I wouldn't
No.
say required, but it's definitely, in my mind, it's the best way to go.
Okay.
But we done it once with just 1 prop paladin and 1 bear, with only 2 tanks, and we were able to do it. So
Were you rotating
super
AoE
paladins.
talents, or just?
Yeah, they were doing everything.
Oh, okay.
You definitely wouldn't want to take only 2 tanks. You know, often. That's really risky. I was off tanking often. We're bringing boss into the center again. Remember, we're spreading out around him. We'll get Jaina involved. You'll get a debuff if you get it. Just run outside of the group. The tank will follow you up. Rotate our MDs here. When he's in position, we'll lust. And just all DPS focus boss the whole time. Make sure you're spread out, please. Alright, there's the Inferno. We'll pick him up. And just leave him alone. Melee, move away from it. We'll have our tank pick him up. Watch your health. Hellstone if you're too low, please. You have Hellstones.
lusting?
We're lusting now, yes. Thank you. And Kashad, just get ready to pick up the next debuff here in 15 seconds. Cutie, if you are watching my stream and not in Discord, then swap into the group now and lust into group 4. By the
Take
time
10
you hear
seconds.
this, it will be the right time.
I'm supposed to just tank this ad.
Yep, that's it.
And we got a few more healers looking after Trashadon, please.
Do we have an innervate for young Stewie?
We do. Chili cheese can.
Please God.
Chili cheese, please innervate young Stewie.
Standing
Fight's
in the
almost over, by the way.
Thank you.
Executes, and we'll send him home.
Gaston's dead. Maybe.
Okay.
Yep, dead.
Just keep damage up on boss. Oh, Dennis, you'll need to tank that Infernal. He's
Okay.
done it, but Dennis, maybe.
Oh, couldn't.
Sorry, the fight's over.
Yep.
They hit really hard.
Yeah, they do. Ideally, in most groups, you will kill that first one, because the range can turn to it and kill it pretty quickly. But I was pretty sure that we would have the damage, and we did, to just ignore it. So we kind of did a little bit, I mean, a harder strat, but it's not much harder. Hmm? Oh. Alright, mount up, let's turn around. We're headed to our next post. Cool shoulder piece right there. Alright, now we will be fighting in a larger city. We will try to pull the packs into the city, or at least allow them to collide with the mobs waiting at the front of the city. For this very first one, the packs are pretty light. We won't really deal with anything too challenging, but in the next boss here, the second one, the fourth you might say, I guess, we'll deal with one here that's quite easy, and then we'll have another one. Okay, the second one, I'll be talking a little bit more about the trash. We'll have some caster packs that we will need to LOS and handle correctly, or we can wipe. But for now, we will set up over here, and I'm just going to go over some things really quickly. And I'm just going to expect you all to adapt on the fly. And we're going to get it done. Mobs will be running in from this direction that we just ran in. So they'll be coming right here through these gates. Once everyone's here, I'm just going to show some positions, and then we will move forward. Brig, you will be tanking all of the frostworms.
Gotcha.
This position here with white flare, that is our hunter tank's position for the frostworm. Don't be there when he's tanking. This position over here behind the bunker is also his next position. Just don't be there. Should be no reason why you're there anyway. Remember, when we send him off, let's send a healer with him. Everybody follow Skull, please. Unless you already know what I'm about to do here. Back here is where the gargoyles are going to spawn. Okay, some of them will be back here to the farthest back of the camp. They'll be in the air. Range DPS, get interrupts on them if you can. If not, kill the ones that are in the air. Leave the ones on the ground alone for the melee and for the pets. Okay, let's get back to the front. And we'll go over all this as we are in the fight. Here's the ready check. We're trying to be a little quick since it's so late. But feel free to speak up and ask questions. Feel free to make a call. If you don't hear me make that call, just try and keep the Discord as clear as we can during boss fights. Okay. Lost a player. Alright, we're gonna get started. Here we go.
Is California in the building right now? West Coast, where you at?
Oh, Dennis and Red Venom need Mark of the Wild.
With some of these packs, because of the angle that they're coming at us here, just head on. There will be casters. And the one thing you'll need to worry about the most is these casters back here getting aggro of our healers that are across our front line. So we will need ranged interrupts, we'll need to bring them in.
Arcane Torrent's probably the best way to do that, like I just did.
Most definitely. And you see how, I didn't see who pulled it there, but whoever did it there, you have experience. So, you see he's using the legs of this, what would you call this? This outpost or whatever this is. This watchtower.
Tower.
Yes. Using the legs of this watchtower as a line of sight to pull in these casters. That's one of the best things to do here. There's very little LOS. Yeah, so we'll stay here to the front first. We'll stay here. We'll deal with this pack in the front all together. And then we will, as a group, go to those.
These are the gargoyles at the back pack.
Yep. We will run over to those right after this. Yeah, I'm getting somebody. Let's mount up, head to the back, and kill the gargoyles.
You can send the tank and healer when the pack starts and just aggro them all and allow us here. Stack them.
Give me a second, I'm gonna look up this player that we'll be inviting. You should be able to kill these gargoyles.
Where do we all lost them to? Does it not really matter?
No, it doesn't really matter here. There are strategies to LOS and group these all up. And I'm sure people will start doing that, but as it is, we'll be well ahead of the time. We're just doing this.
Don't really seem to hit that hard.
No. They attack harder than their casts. So their melee swings can hurt. But if they ever reach you in melee, you can just run a few yards and they'll start casting. Alright, we'll bring this guy in. Guy's getting a little bit of a pass. Keep an eye on him, please. Alright, again with the casters towards the back. Let him LOS pull. Really nice. Make sure we're peeling for him as well.
first name and the city you're from in the comments. Let's get to know each other.
We'll have some casters in this group.
That's our Alice in Wonderland. Go tell her we all love her.
Alright, I think we have some gargoyles behind
we do.
us. Yeah, just 6 though. Try and get interrupts so we can bring them together and seed them down. Mount up and head back. We've got one more somewhere. There he is. Okay. Oh shit, good good
Oh
thing you
my
came at the
God.
right time.
What the hell?
Yeah, watch these. There are a lot of casters on this pack. This is one of the ones we'll need to be careful of. Advance, you need to be careful how much you extend there. We'll need a battle res on Kashad there. We'll
Big
need
heals
to
on
pick
Trashadon. Big heals on
targets.
Trashadon.
Healers, be very careful here with threat on these mobs in the back.
Just on the abominations, please.
Help us bring these in, guys. Got some in the back with aggro on our healers.
Yeah, I don't think it's really worth casting Holy Wrath on the packs with the casters.
Can you not res in between packs?
Yeah, you can.
You can.
Oh, okay.
We have. Is that it? Yeah, that's probably a new pack.
Gargoyles overhead.
Yeah, Frostworm.
Oh yeah, right above us. We'll have a Frostworm somewhere in here.
It's all the way at the back. I see.
Try and bring these down.
I got the Frostworm.
Cool. Stay away from our mage tank. He's marked with a square. I mean our hunter tank.
He's a hunter
Get
right now.
DPS on the Frostworm above us here, guys.
How much is it hitting you for?
Hold on, let me
It's
get the
not
next
too
one.
much. It's like
You should just run
20%.
back.
Okay.
So, you should run back so it drops down, so everyone can hit it.
Yeah, if you run back, I think range him a little. He'll come down.
Give him freedom or something, I think.
Yeah, hand of
dispelling
freedom
it.
for a square. That'd be good. Yeah. Cool. Okay, and you wanna be careful there. If you pull aggro, just make sure you're alone. It's not a big deal. Just don't be in the stack. Alright, these next 2 packs are just a little bit harder. We'll need to make sure we're careful, especially
another
with
worm in the back.
A-bombs. Yep, that'll be on you. Let's send a healer with Brig here. Probably just our Resto Druid is fine. Young, if you want to go.
Okay. He's fine.
Gonna go through a lot of FAPs next phase.
A lot of what?
FAPs.
Yeah, you really shouldn't need them.
Maybe for the 6 packs at least.
Yeah, I think the arcane bombs would be really useful. A lot of these packs. Old world bomb.
I don't know if I can get him to come down.
This is good enough. This is good enough.
Yeah, Malays can hit from this distance.
Alright, so I don't even think I went over this boss. You need to make sure that at all times you have 3600 mana. The boss will... Okay, it's after this pack here. Be very careful with the Banshees. Okay.
This is a nasty pack.
Yep.
Healers, you might want to line the side on the left. Sorry, game.
No, you're good. Chalk, you'll pick him up. And after this, you'll get a chance to look back. I put a white flare down and you'll just bring him back there. After this. And everybody... You'll want to spread out in case anybody fucks up on their end. But if you ever at any point hit 0 mana, you will explode. And you will kill everybody around you, for sure. Okay, and you'll die as well. So just make sure that you are spread out like 15 yards from one another at ranged. We'll need all of our tanks in front of the boss here. Okay, we'll have Chalk main tanking. Don't forget, we'll roll MDs onto him. You can start DPSing as we pick him up and take him into the city. Just remember that this boss will do a stun, so some of you guys won't want to be in his path, especially casters in range. Alright, so everybody has to start drinking now. Get your mana up. Make sure that you do not ever go below 3600 mana. If you do get to 3600 or anything near it, just stop. You can't use any more mana.
Where was white player?
I'm sorry?
Where was the white player?
At the back. Just take him all the way back, right about in front of Thrall.
Is 3600 the equivalent of 0 mana? Is that where we wipe?
It's the equivalent of the amount of mana that he'll take from you with his mana dot.
Oh, okay.
It's 600 every second for however long, for 6 seconds. And let's start, yep, moving him back. We got the slow. Okay, once he's in position, we need tanks in front. Watch the cleave. He does a cleave. Okay. Just make sure you're watching your mana.
I'm just
This is... Try to get Thrall involved. We're almost there. Let's go ahead and lust.
Trash it and give Zythe a 10-minute wisdom, please.
You say that again, please.
I need a 10-minute wisdom from Trashadon on Zythe.
Got it. Got it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Watch your mana. Make sure you're watching over your mana, guys. And we need to innervate for red venom if possible. Young Stewie.
Okay.
Watch your mana. really need to just make sure that you're having that amount of mana when his mark goes out. But also, if you hit 0 mana, you will die and explode.
Whether the mark's on you or not, you will die?
If you have 0 mana, yeah. I think, or maybe it's, I'm not sure. Somebody told me that they exploded when they hit 0. But it didn't happen to me.
No, so the person who gets the bomb just takes like a bit of damage, but it does way more AoE damage.
Okay.
So the person who actually is on 0 mana, they only take like 3k, so you can just run out.
Oh, I see.
But the AoE does like 10k damage.
Interesting.
How close I was at 3,700 mana that whole end of the fight.
Alright, that's some cool loot. Alright, so this is where things are going to get a little hairy. As we approach pack 6, 7, and 8, they will have some difficulty to them. We'll need to be really careful how much damage each tank takes individually from these casters. Okay, they will combo to one-shot you. Alright, one thing that you can do is mount up, aggro them in proximity, the front pack, and immediately turn around before the casts of the mobs behind in the back of the pack get their cast off and run to a lowest point. That's a really good way to do it. Okay.
Chalk's on a bio break real quick. He said he'd be right back.
Alright, no worries. So when that does happen, we need everybody to really be doing whatever they can to just kind of stave off the pack, and so that we don't have to deal with it all at one time. Okay. Separated, it's not such a big deal. So we can use fears on some of the mobs in the back. If they're casting, use interrupts as you can. And just make sure that they are not on our healers. That should be your priority while you're pumping in there, is not to lose our healers. Here's a ready check. DPS, make sure you're paying attention to that. This next boss is going to be really similar, where we will position him the same place. We will still be spread out in the range. He'll do a rain of fire. It will normally hit the melee. Okay, we'll need to be kiting the boss slowly out of that rain of fire, Chalk. And just kite him where you need to. Bring him to Thrall. Try and kite him in a circle around the inner part of the city here. Alright, everybody, when you get the debuff, you will have 1 minute to live, then you will die, and you'll spawn an Infernal. We'll just have Trash and Kashad picking those up, and that's pretty much it. We just leave them alone, and we keep up damage, and that's all there is to it. It's a Doomguard.
Do we take the Infernal to a certain location before we die, so they're there already?
To the stump.
Yeah, so we'll try to take the Infernal to the tree stump in the middle of the city here. Okay, but Trash and Kashad, you can be proactive about that. If you see who's got the debuff, just kind of run over to them and hug them until they get to position. For the first one, Trash, and for the second one, Kashad. Max that we'll get is 3 if we have everybody alive. The Trash is the most important thing. Pack 7, Pack 6, Pack 7, and Pack 8. Okay, those are the only deadly things. They're not even, the boss isn't even as deadly. Here we go. We'll probably go over some more things as we're in the Trash, but we're gonna start the Trash here so we can get to it. Here we go. This is the caster heavy part of it. Very well done. Alright, let them get aggro and bring them in. Some casters will hang out in the back. We'll need to deal with those. Very well done.
Really good heals, guys. The heals are insane.
I noticed there's a lot of casters in the group and limited melee. Have you ever failed the DPS check in here? Is it a thing that happens, or you're just doing this because
So,
it's extremely beneficial?
Yeah, with bringing a lot of casters, sometimes in very few melee, as these packs start to creep up on you, and let's say people do start to die in between these packs, your healers need to get reses off in between, don't have enough time to drink. It starts to creep up on you when you have a ton of mana users. So, I mean, and it's, what's up?
Do these packs come at the same pace, or are we getting a new pack because we completed this pack, or are they coming no matter what? Like,
okay.
It seems like every time the pack dies, we get a new pack. Is that because it's coming anyway at that time, or is it because we killed the last pack?
Yeah,
It's coming
exactly.
anyway
So
at that time?
Yeah, when we finish the pack, it queues up the next pack to start right away. So you'll see some groups, if they're really low on mana, they're going through it in one pack, they will keep one enemy alive to try and use the entirety of that timer. Because it is on a timer once the mobs come at you, but once you kill them, they will just immediately spawn for the next.
Got it. Okay, wouldn't they prefer to kill that mob so they could start drinking, or no?
It just depends, because you could start drinking, but if there's enough time in the round, you could allow for passive mana regen going in before the next pack spawns.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it just depends on where you're at. But I've seen a lot of people have to do different things. Sometimes, just depending on the group, you'll end up in a different situation.
And are we far from failing a DPS check, or close in this group currently?
Oh, we're very far from failing a DPS check in this group.
Yeah, we're blasting.
Great, okay.
Alright, we're going to just kill these infernals here that are in the front. All the ones that come at us from behind, we will CC them. Use all our banishes, please, when they're here. And we'll just deal with them when we have to. Let's focus on AoEing these down here in the front first. Hunters, you could actually even break away and try and bring those mobs in. Sometimes it can be hard to get aggro off the warriors because those guys actually pump over there. We got one coming in. Just make sure we're always checking our back line during these, when these infernals are spawning. And we have to make sure that we do get to them as quickly as we can. They will kill the townsfolk. And let's just have our tanks. We got one in the back of the city. You could just go back there, just start running and bring them in as quickly as you can.
I'll go back there with Chuck.
And they can be slowed, they can be stunned. All forms of CC will work on these guys. Except disarm. Although that would
coming out
be
of
funny.
forest back here, Jesus.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's way back there. He just touched down and forgot his mission.
He went for a snack first.
Yeah. Alright, next pack incoming. A lot of Fellstalkers on this pack. Let's just actually banish the Fellstalkers and let's kill all these Infernals. Pull whatever Fellstalkers make through it and banish. Let's go pick up all the Infernals from the back and bring them all in. Bring them all together. And whatever banishes we can't do, whatever gets through, let's bring them all together. Then that's fine. Just banish as many as you can. They do a mana burn. Sure, it's whatever you can when you can. More Infernals moving in. Make sure we pick them up.
Thrall's posse's beating the shit out of that one.
Oh, something's mana burning me.
Alright, no need to rebanish. Just let them fall through now.
Fellstalkers
That's
don't
what.
work.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
see them. Yep.
We just gotta get interrupts. Really there, we can either just kill all the Fellstalkers right away, but it's not bad to CC some of them because got somebody on that. Just because there's so many to interrupt.
That's another pack you can Arcane Torrent. The Fellstalkers.
Oh yeah. Alright, soon we're gonna be going back to the big casters pack. I'm pretty sure it's the next one. This has some casters and Fellstalkers. This is big damage here from the A-bombs as well, so just be ready. Let's try and get those necromancers from the back into the group. Very good. This next pack, be very careful with your pull. It's been looking good so far. Just a heads up. It may be 7. Nope, it's this one. Physical DPS, focus on the Banshees. They'll have magic resistance. Use as many interrupts. It's more than it looks. You should mount up next time for this one. But let them pull them in before you open up, guys. Let them pull them in. Again, physical DPS on Banshees. Use any stuns and interrupts you can on these packs. Once their casts all go through, it's really nasty. Very well done.
Awesome job.
Alright, shit's gonna get hectic now. We're gonna deal with a lot of shit in the city. A lot of infernals. Think of Frostworm here at some point maybe. But just get ready for that. We have infernals on top of what's coming from the front. Just banish anything that makes its way to us. Banish these infernals that are right on top of us first. We'll deal with the front, the ghouls. And you could kill this infernal. Yeah, that's fine. But there will be more dropping on top of us. Let's banish those as quick as we can. Very well done. Very nice.
Pally Fear works on the Infernals. Let's test it.
So does Hodge.
Yeah.
Good to know that the Paladin Fear works. The Demon Fear, right? This was that one.
Yep. Turn evil, yeah.
Alright, we got some in the back of the city. Let's bring them in. Alright, again on this boss, guys, remember, we'll pull him into the city. We can start DPS, but you don't want to unload until we pull him into the city. We'll lust when he's in position. Remind me if I'm too late to call it, please. Again. We'll be running to the tree stump if you get the debuff. If you have the weak aura package, or even DBM it might be, everybody that's around the person who gets the debuff will shout out that they have the debuff. Okay? Don't be fooled by that. It's going to be the person that actually has the debuff. Remember, there's a rain of fire. The rain of fire gives you a nasty dot, so you don't want to stand in it. Melee, you'll want to be on both ends behind the boss.
We got one more nasty trash bag coming.
Alright, let's deal with it. CC any infernals that drop? Yeah, this is a big one here. Focus those Fellstalkers and the Banshees. You don't want to use your long cooldowns here.
What hits the hardest in this pack? Is it the Banshee or the Abominations?
The A-bombs hit the hardest, like single hits, but the casters all going through their Shadow Bolts probably do the largest chunks of damage.
The biggest problem with the Banshees is they put a hit reduction curse on everybody.
Yeah, that and they take little magical damage. They don't take... They're not completely immune, but it's just reduced.
Alright, we got boss after this. Get ready with drinks and...
Alright, we can all set up the back of the city. If you're mobile, you can get ready to collide with boss. Do not pull threat. You'll want to be very careful, okay? Because if you're taking fire damage, moving with the boss as we position, the healers are back behind us. Just be aware. Use the Hellstone. Don't die. When you get the debuff, our paladins will find you. Go to the tree stump. You'll die.
Who do we want healing the pally?
One of our priests. Let's
Zach's
MDs.
Mine's out.
Does this guy have a cleave?
He does. Keep MDs, watch the rain. Alright, we're running to that tree stump. Okay, I'm putting a white flare down.
Silenced.
Move away from the fire. There's the sun, that's good. Alright, we're in position, let's lust.
Doom on me.
Okay, let's get Suffer. If you could put a soul stone on Odennis. Watch yourself, group 4. Could we get a battle res on Noth, please, in group 4?
Can I bubble this?
No. You'll still die, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Maybe try to bubble it. Try it though. Try it.
I never got a soul stone.
No worries. Okay, let's get a battle res on Odennis. Please get the soul stone up on the next call. That's our last battle res. Call out next target with a debuff, please. Watch fire. Fuck.
Fire again.
Is it on you, Odennis?
Back up for myself. I got
Doom's on Grapes.
This Doom Guard's gonna go out too.
So he's gonna get the soul stone on him. Okay. We'll need a backup healer. You heard it. Move out of the rain. Watch cleave, watch cleave.
Or a silence shock.
Let's we lost our priest there. You have to be careful there. You can't be standing there. You get hit with the AoE from the drop. But we should get the kill here.
Silence shock.
Alright. Let's see some cool loot. Good job, guys. Bow stitch. Alright, let's mount up. We're headed to Archimonde, last fight. We'll go over a few more things here before we run in, but not all too much. Follow me, I'll mark the position of Tyrande, I believe. It's the NPC. You'll need to talk to her and you'll receive an item called the Tears of the Goddess. You'll want to put that to a hotkey. Be able to use it quickly when you need it. The boss is going to do a big knockback. He'll send you flying up into the air. And you'll need to use this item to safely land. It only lasts for 3 seconds, so you don't want to use it while you're up in the air. You want to use it before you hit the ground. Okay, and it has a 10-second cooldown and it only lasts for 3 seconds, so make sure you do not press it ahead of time.
Or we get the item here, or where? Where is it?
over where we're running to.
Okay, good.
We're all gonna stack up around him, so you'll see it. And I'll mark the lady as well. Right, here she is. I'll mark her with a skull. Gonna put a marker on all the shamans. Okay, except for group 5, you don't have shaman. So I'll put a marker on Odenis just for reference. Make sure you talk to the skull, the NPC here. Okay, make sure you get that item. You set it up to a hotkey, something that you can press when you need. Okay, Chalk, you won't need it though because it won't target the tank.
Balls,
But,
boss has
actually-
a really wide pull range, so be careful, guys. You want to come all the way around this way.
Yeah, that's something you can do to test out that item, guys. There's a cliff back here. Before you run all the way over there, don't go anywhere near the boss, by the way. Just jump off the cliff and hit your item so you can see what it looks like, what it feels like when you use it, how long it lasts, and what it'll do. Just jump off one of these little mountains and use it. Remember that the most important thing is to not use it early. While you're up in the air, you don't want to use it. You want to use it before you land and hit the ground. Okay. One thing to remember is that if you get knocked into this water, you'll pretty much die. You'll be silenced. You'll take damage. So do not position yourself at any point to where your back is facing the water there. We're under this tree. We'll go over soul stones in just a sec. Pretty much the goal here is to not die, guys. If you die, more than likely we wipe. It's recoverable. We recovered somehow once from a few deaths, but you don't want to die. It does a raid-wide debuff depending on your class that dies, and pretty much if a melee dies, the raid will die. So you just don't want to die, or we'll all get debuffed to shit and we'll all die. Make sure you get a hellstone here, guys. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Okay. So we are going to tank the boss just about where we run into him, right about where he is. He'll run forward just a bit, Chalk, and you'll just engage with him and tank him just at the direction. You don't need to worry about turning him around or anything. We'll let melee wrap around him. Melee will be on the backside of the boss, a little bit spread out from one another, but never in a position where your back is facing the river or the pond or whatever you would call that.
The lake.
Yes, the lake. Okay. We will engage this boss from different angles. We'll want to make sure that at all times you're about 15 yards from one another. The knockback that it will do can affect you and everyone around you, or someone nearby you, and hit you. So you don't want to be close to many other players to where so many people get knocked up all at once. That's the reason that we're spread out. Okay, if you see fire, just move away from it, especially before fears. I'll be giving you timers. I'll let you know when the fears are coming up. Make sure we're dropping tremors for all groups. We'll rotate our fear ward on Chalk. We'll start with Nox. Are you there, Nox? Okay, cool. Going into the fight, we will have you open with your fear ward on Chalk. After the first fear goes out, we'll have Zex, fear ward, Chalk. Are you there, Zex?
Yeah, second
no
on Chalk.
tremor. Yes, please. That is true. No tremor in the healer group could be very rough.
Yeah, because all the healers
we
are going
might
to get
actually. Yeah, we'll mix that up. Okay, we'll fix that here. Some DPS are going to get shafted here. I don't. Yeah, we'll see. We'll deal with that here in a second. We'll deal with the groups. But pretty much we'll mark the shamans in your group, and that's how you'll know where to run in from. All right. Running here directly looking at the boss, we'll have the hunter from group 1, Brig. We'll have all of ranged in group 2 spread out right here as we just run in. All right, group 3, you guys go, you guys will go north. So basically to the right as we're looking at the boss. Okay, you guys will set up around there. Group 4, you guys will go north, what is this? Northeast. Okay, group 4, Jezza. So you'll pretty much go to the right, yeah. To the right and forward. Group 5, actually, you'll get this front right here where we run in. When we switch up the groups, it'll be a little different. Okay, and there will be only 3 hunters here, yeah, and a warlock, so there should be space. Just make sure you give the inner sides around the boss to the healers. And range you set up around the outside. Okay. So again, group 2, group 1, hunters and suffer. You guys pretty much get this whole area running in along with group 5, and you get to go from here all the way to the north. So you have a big area here. Group 4, you guys will go directly north, and actually group 4, you guys will go northeast. Group 3, you guys will go directly north. Okay. The most important thing here, guys, is that you're focusing down these dispels. Mages, druids, you really got to be on top of getting these dispels. I'm going to be swapping the groups around a little. It might not be optimal, but it will work for the group. Okay. And really, your shamans are marked. Your shamans know where to go, so post up around your shamans, spread out from one another. Suffer, no, I mean, we don't have any. No, we're fine. We're gonna kill it right here like this. We don't need to make any changes. Okay. Zex, did you hear me about what I said? Second fear ward for Chalk?
Fear ward, yeah, on Chalk, yeah.
Okay. And Grave, so are you there? Cool, yeah, you got it. And we'll go back to Noxus for the 4th, and then just keep rotating that, okay? You'll go after the 3rd. Group 2, you guys have pretty much, you see where I am on X? You'll get to run in from him from this angle all the way swung over to this direct angle that we're at right now. So you have a lot of space here that you can run in. You just don't want to be on the farthest edge, because we do want to be able to heal you and dispel you. Okay, so remember, you don't need to be too far, but this is all the space that we have to work with. We just don't want anybody to be facing the, I guess the southwest, right, where the lake is. Yeah, if you get knocked into the water, bad things happen to you. You basically die. It's recoverable, but you'll probably die. Here's a ready check, guys. Most of you know what to do. Some of you, this is new too, but we'll learn it here together. Let's get some eyes on it. We'll make adjustments as we need to. Remember, the most important thing is to be getting those dispels, to not pull aggro in the beginning before those fears go out, to make yourself aware of where the fires are and where you could potentially get feared into. You don't want to get feared into a fire to leave you with a dot. It's
want to confirm where Group 5's going?
Say that again, please.
You can follow Square. We're going to be on the west side of the... we're going west, basically.
We're going to move one of the priests actually into Group 4. So, Zax, I'm putting you into Group 4 here just to...
Well, it was 4 north, right?
Yes. The 4 was northeast.
For those that don't know, the Dispel is a curse. So if you have a decurse, make sure you're decursing.
Okay, and actually, Zex, I'm just gonna leave you where you are, just because you brought your PvP trinket and you're undead, so you'll be all right. I think the damage will be high. Make sure we're rolling MDs in the same rotation that we have been. Brig into Leah into Hoke. Here's a ready check. We'll lust soon after the opener. Get your buffs on, please. They're free. Food buff. Alright. Respect the threat in the opener. Dispels, when you get knocked up into the air, use the item appropriately before you land, not up in the sky. Watch out for the fears. Stay spread. And deal damage. The fight ends at 10%. We'll be pulling here very soon. Okay, some people, if you're going to the northeast, you can actually be over here where I am at X. So you can get a bit of a head start on your run. You know, it won't be so far for you. Alright, Chalk, when you're engaging here, just be aware you might need to run up, take a pause, and let people catch up just a bit, and then run up again.
Yeah,
Prepare for the
yeah.
collision. Yep. Healers, prepare for the collision there.
Yep.
Don't be mounted up. We'll be pulling in 15.
Hots and bubbles on tank.
I'm going in with armor pot.
5, 4.
Just stay behind them.
3,
Make sure we run in around where we're planning to be here. Don't waste time getting into position during combat. Get to position, watch the thread in the opener.
Group 5 on square. Curse on Odennis. And
Watch the fire there, melee. Okay, we look good on thread. Let's lust. Fears in about 12 seconds. Make sure you prepare for that. Tremors are down. There's an air burst. Fear coming soon. About 3 seconds. Watch the fire. Move away from it. Fear's coming. Okay, it's extended, but it's coming. Prepare for fear. Promise, it's coming. There it is. Okay. Looking good. Don't forget to roll that second fear ward. Watch the fires.
Brig's curse. Brig needs a decurse.
Focus on those
Thank you.
dispels. Or decurse.
Curse on
Whichever
Odennis,
one of
please
those.
decurse.
We'll have a
Decurse,
fear coming
somebody?
up soon. You're kind of far, Dennis. Move closer in. Use your items here. Getting knocked up. Make sure you use them correctly. Very well done. We're returning. Watch over yourself in health stone if you need. There's a fear.
Stay alive, guys. Most important. Curse
Watch
on
over
Brig.
chalk. Watch over chalk.
Lay on hands
Very
on
good.
chalk. I'm out of mana here.
Curse
Okay.
on Brig. Thank you.
Hey, there's another airburst on our healers. Heads up. We have 15 seconds to the next fear. We're about to kill here. Just keep it up. Make sure you're watching your positioning here as you get moved around. Here comes a fear in about 5 seconds. Redrop tremors. Prepare for fear. Look around for fires. Okay, and we're almost there. Watch yourself, Healthstone if you need. Health pot if you need. Watch yourself very low over there, Hoke. Bandage if you need to.
8% to
Watch
kill.
Hoke's got a dot on him. Yeah,
I got
watch
him, I got
over
him, I got him. It's the
Okay.
fire.
5% to kill.
Yep. Let's finish it up, boys. All one shots.
Great job,
GG's.
guys.
Oh yeah, guys, good job. Great group.
Yep.
Lizards are fucking stupid, man. What is this shit?
What was the purpose of spreading out again?
They airburst.
Yep.
Oh.
AoE, yep.
Yeah, just for the airbursts. I don't know the range on it, but
I believe
just
it's 10 meters.
Okay.
You can't really avoid it within the groups too much, but if 2 people get it, it's not bad. It's just when everybody gets it.
Does Tremor work on the fears?
Yep.
It does.
It does.
Thank you.
Sometimes it can be an off tick of the tremor. Cool
We got-
loots. Yeah. Cool loot. Very well done, guys. We will do another run. We're trying to get Illidan down this week in multiple lockouts. And we'll probably do another Mount Hyjal. If you want to group up with us again, stay in the Discord and just check out the LFG channel. We'll be posting in there. We've been putting together groups just about every day since the PTR has been up. So check back, stay in touch if you want to keep doing stuff like this on the PTR. And thanks for coming, guys. That was awesome.
Thanks.
Not all one shots, huh?
Yep.
Very nice.
In the morning, we'll be doing another run.
Thanks for setting it up, game.
Yep. Thank you for being there.
Yeah, game. Awesome job, man. As usual.
Do your own pugs.
Let me know when your next play.
Yep, I'll put announcements